Okay, class. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Okay. Today, we would like to talk about the juvenile delinquency. In ESP, this issue is current issue. Yeah. Because in this event, the activity student debate, so group A as the proposition, group B as the contrast, group C as the neutral position. Okay, group A, are you ready?
Ready, Miss.
Okay, group B, are you ready?
Ready, Miss. Ready.
Group C? Okay. The topic juvenile delinquency and the motion speaking activity. Should juvenile be punished the same as adult for crime? Group A. Okay,
Okay,
group
Miss.
A. Please begin.
Okay, Miss.
Yeah.
We are from Group A. Will be even opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
I believe juveniles should not be punished the same as adults because they are still developing mentally and emotionally. Otak mereka itu belum sepenuhnya berkembang. So, ya, the punishment-nya harus disesuaikan dengan usia dan tahap berkembang mereka, Miss.
Yes, they are young, but they still understand the harm the cause. Right? Misalnya, apalagi jika mereka membunuh, harus ada hukuman yang setimpal. They should face consequences appropriate to their crime, but not identical to any other punishment.
Treating juveniles the same as adults, so itu menunjukkan bahwa setiap kejahatan itu memiliki konsekuensinya, no matter how you are. But, hi friend, we also must remember that they are at an age where the capacity to change is still high.
This is not about being harsh, but ensuring fairness. Kalau kita tidak memberi hukuman yang setimpal, bisa jadi kita malah merusak sistem peradilan, oke? And justice should apply equally, but we must consider the level of maturity involved.
Yeah, some argue that juveniles are too young, but if they commit violent crimes, we should not let them escape responsibility. Mereka seharusnya belajar tentang akuntabilitas dan konsekuensinya.
Good point. Can you give any example to support your argument?
In countries like the UK, ya, Miss, itu remaja yang melakukan kejahatan serius seperti pembunuhan sama aja kayak diperlakukan seperti orang dewasa. The ensuring justice for the victim is about the crime, not the action.
Betul itu. If the crime is safer, punishment should be safer, regardless of age. We can afford leniency for serious offenses.
If we don't treat juvenile like adult, Miss, ya we're sending the wrong message. Mereka itu harus tahu setiap perbuatan mereka itu ada akibatnya.
Nice, itu ya Miss. True that the rehabilitation is important, but justice and deterrence are just as crucial. Because hukuman itu tidak hanya untuk menghukum, tapi juga memberi pesan kepada masyarakat.
Okay, thank you Group A. You have made some strong point, particularly about justice and holding juvenile accountable. Alright, Group B, your turn. The motion is, should juveniles be punished the same as adults for crimes?
Okay, Miss, we are the Group B to give the opinion. Okay, Miss, according to us, juveniles who commit serious crimes shall be punished the same as adults. Crime is crime, Miss, regardless of age. If a juvenile commits a violent crime, like a murder, they shall face the same consequence, Miss.
Nah, setuju Miss. I understand the argument for rehabilitation Miss, but justice for the victims is just as important. Ya kalau remaja membunuh atau melakukan kekerasan berat kayak gitu sih, they should face the same consequences as adults.
Yes, itu Miss. We need to say a clear message. No on exempt from consequence regardless of age. If juveniles commit adult level crimes, they should face adult level punishment itu Miss.
Some say juveniles are too young, but they know right from wrong. Ya, jika mereka tahu itu salah, kenapa mereka harus dibedakan dari orang dewasa? Gitu loh.
Yes, so yes, Miss. That rehabilitation is important, but not at the cost of justice, Miss. Emang ya, hukum harus tegas, dan jika remaja melakukan kejahatan yang berat, mereka harus dihukum seberat orang dewasa.
Okay, and now, can you provide example where juveniles have been punished the same as adults?
My turn, Miss. In the US as an example, Miss, that juveniles who commit murder are treated as adults, ensuring justice for the victim families, Miss.
Ya betul itu Miss. In the UK contohnya bahwa ya juveniles who commit several crimes like homicide are treated similarly to adults. This send a clear message about serious consequences.
Yes, Miss. If we allow juveniles to get off easier than a default, undermines the justice system. Ya, kita bisa mengirimkan pesan yang salah bahwa mereka tidak bertanggung jawab atas perbuatan mereka itu.
Ya betul Miss, justice shall be impartial. Kalau kita memberi hukuman lebih ringan untuk para anak-anak itu, ya remaja itu ya hanya karena usianya. Berarti itu ya Miss, kita tidak memberi keadilan yang seharusnya.
Yes, itu Miss. Give the justice lah.
Okay, thank you Group B. Now, let's hear from Group C, ya. Alright, Group C, your turn. The motion still same. Should juveniles be punished the same as adults for crime?
Yes, we will certainly Miss. We propose a middle ground approach. Ya intinya anak atau remaja itu nggak boleh lah dihukum seperti orang dewasa. But they should face serious consequence for their action based on the severity of the crime.
True, Miss. Yes, for us. The juvenile should face consequence, but rehabilitation is also essential. They are still young and can change. If you commit serious crimes like murder, they should face appropriate punishment.
Agree. With my friends,
Yeah, miss, serious crimes deserve serious consequence, but we also need to focus on rehabilitation to help them reintegrate into society and prevent future offense.
Punishment should not be about being harsh, but about fairness. Kalau kita tidak memberikan hukuman yang setimpal, yaitu artinya kita akan merusak sistem peradilan kita dong. The goal is to balance justice with the opportunity for change.
Ya, yes miss. I think to work it up. So remaja harus dihukum sesuai dengan kejahatan yang mereka lakukan. But the focus should still be on rehabilitation, allowing them a chance to reform and reintegrate into society.
Okay, nice group C. Can you give any real world example to support your argument?
Yeah, miss. In Norway, for example, juveniles with commit serious crimes are given rehabilitative stance leading to lower recidivism rates.
Yes, okay, I am miss. Some European countries, even with serious crimes, priorities rehabilitation. Punishment alone is not always effective.
Yeah, we need balance, miss. So the punishment and rehabilitation go hand in hand. One without the other isn't enough.
Exactly. Fair decision involve both justice and rehabilitation, providing long-term success.
Okay, thank you group C. You have made strong case for a balanced approach. Everyone, give applause.